What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the studio. So today, as you can see, we're talking about Marathon again. And this probably will be the last time I talk about Marathon because what just happened recently ain't cool, bro. This it is really not cool at all. Like, especially coming from Bungie, a developer that's been around for a long ass time, that's made games like Halo, the original Marathon, and Destiny. But this right here, there is no excuse for it, honestly. Now, if you don't know what's been going on, Bungie is currently facing significant backlash over plagiarizing allegations related to its upcoming game Marathon, right? Scheduled for release September 23rd, 2025, the controversy centers around the unauthorized use of an artwork by Scottish digital artist Fern Hook. If I said your name wrong, I do apologize. Known online as Antireal. Now, one of the things that I don't understand and why I say there is no excuse for Bungie to be doing stuff like this, it's more like I said, Bungie's been around for so long. I think the company's been around about as long as I've been alive. And they've come out with some amazing games. Well, depending on how you see these games. The original Marathon, Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach, Destiny, and Destiny 2. Now, I can't speak on the Destiny side because I don't play Destiny like that, but from what I've been seeing recently, a lot of fans are not okay with the state of what Destiny is. They honestly wanted Destiny 3 from what I've been seeing. Halo, they did their trilogy. They gave us a prequel and they called it quits. They let another game studio handle 4, 5, and 6, which I felt like they shouldn't have done that. I felt like Halo should have just stopped after Halo 3, called it a day. And the original Marathon, from what I've seen from all the old heads that I've seen online that talk about, the original Marathon, once I went and looked it up and saw some gameplay from the original Marathon, comparing it to what we're getting now, it's like night and day. Two whole different games. They just should have left it like it was, but instead they decided to make it real colorful for some reason. But they're under fire because of plagiarism. Now, the allegations that is being thrown at them is the artist Antireal publicly accused Bungie of incorporating her 2017 poster design into Marathon without permission. Now, one thing I'm not understanding about Bungie is, like I said, you got these three amazing IPs that I just spoke about, and you're meaning to tell me y'all are creatively bankrupt, like y'all can't come up with nothing. Like, really, you can't come up with nothing? Like, y'all just can't sit down and be all like, all right, we need, like, that's the one thing about being a gaming developer, is like you got to be creative, like very creative. You don't want to seem like you're copying somebody or trying to, well, they are chasing the trend here because it's an extraction shooter, and for some reason everybody their mama want to do extraction shooters now, but that's no here nor there. So they took her designs without her permission. She proved side-by-side comparisons at that, highlighting striking similarities between her original artwork and in-game assets, including unique symbols and designs elements. Notably, some of her artwork contained a hidden reference to Lost webcomic, which also appeared in the game, further sustaining her claims. So, damn Bungie. Damn Bungie. Good God Almighty. And it's sad too. Like I said, this is one of, well, I would say a well-respected company, but from what I've seen recently in the past couple months, they're not really well-respected. They're kind of up there with Ubisoft, where everybody shits on Ubisoft. They're doing the same thing with Bungie, and rightfully so. Because come on now, y'all got so many people working up in there. You couldn't tell me that one person couldn't come up with a decent idea to put in the game, but it is. I mean, I can't say it is what it is because it's not. It is what it is. This is a damn shame, to be honest with you. But now their response, they did a live stream, and I did sit there and watch it for like 5-6 minutes, but I couldn't because I was reading the comments, like the comments in the stream, and people were clowning them. Like they was getting straight cooked in their chat, and I'm like, rightfully so. Y'all deserve that. Now, Bungie did acknowledge the unauthorized use of the artwork, attributing it to a former employee. So they try to say, oh, one guy that used to work here, he did that, so they just threw him under the bus. But I'm all like, but y'all still went and used it regardless. Like, if I'm gonna fire somebody before one of the games go out, I'm gonna go look at, okay, let me see what they worked on first before we put this out. Let me make sure that, you know, they just didn't try to screw the game up and blase all that. Now, I don't know much about this former employee. I don't know if he got fired or he just decided to, you know, leave Bungie and go work someplace else or whatever, but using somebody else's assets from 2017, that's wild. And she did do a side-by-side comparison. I'll pull them up for y'all on the screen right now. It's spot on, honestly. It's really spot on. And I'm like, at first when I started hearing about it, I'm like, maybe it was just, maybe they probably didn't plagiarize, maybe they just somewhat look the same. No, I wouldn't say look the same, but somewhat similar in a way. Like maybe they drew it a different way or nothing. No, it's just spot on. Like, copy and paste, slap it in the game, all that. And I'm just like, that's foul, man. That's foul. Now, they said that former employee who alleged included the assets in the game's texture sheets without the current team's knowledge. The company stated that it is conducting a thorough review of all in-game assets to prevent similar issues in future and has reached out to Hook to address the matter directly. I think they should pay her. Honestly, I feel that when the game comes out, whatever revenue y'all make from that game, I wouldn't say all of it should go to her, but I mean, like, you know, offer her a job. Actually, no, because I highly doubt she would want to work for Bungie after all this BS that they've been going through for the past year. Because I've seen a lot of fans say, we want Destiny 3, we want Destiny 3, we want Destiny 3. I don't know much what's going on in Destiny 2 and the landscape of the game. All I know is that people are not happy with said game. Now, with the community, like I said, they wanted Destiny 3. The gaming community has expressed widespread criticism over the incident, with many highlighting Bungie's history of similar controversies, because this ain't the first time, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last. Initially, reports suggest that employee morale at Bungie has declined, with staff expressing uncertainty about the game's future. Morale should be an all-time low. The bar should be set in hell at this point with their morale, because what is there to be happy about? Your company's being called out for stealing somebody else's work, and that's frowned upon. If you don't have the creative chops to, you know, make a game, don't make a game, bro. Honestly, like, people were already kind of sour on this game from the beginning. Now y'all just giving them more reasons to shit on the game, and like I said, rightfully so. Y'all are giving people to hate y'all. Like, y'all already got a bad rep as it is, so why keep making it worse? And this right here is just the final nail in the coffin. Like, when I finally got to sit down, read articles, watch videos, and see all the stuff, I was like, yeah. Because I was going to give Marathon a chance. Don't get me wrong. I was going to give it a chance. I'm not an extraction shooter player type guy. I tried Arc Raiders. I had fun with that. That might be the game I will get later on this year. And I was going to do the same thing with Marathon. But you can't support stuff like this, honestly. Unless you're just a scumbag. Then, by all means, go be a scumbag someplace else. But Marathon, I really wanted to give it a chance, honestly. I really did. I didn't want to fall into that echo chamber of everybody else talking about, oh, it's this, it's that, and other. Like, I can think for myself. I'll play the game for myself and see and form my own opinion. But after this, I'm like, yeah, there is no trying to form my own opinion and all that kind of stuff. My opinion is I don't support shit like this at all. At all. Especially with me getting into the field of work that I'm trying to get into with, you know, producing and all that kind of stuff. I would be highly upset if somebody took what I worked hard on and put it in their game or wherever they were trying to put it in and make money off of it, and I ain't getting a dime. That's where people are really upset at. That you took somebody's work and you're not even paying them. So all the backlash that Bungie is getting right now is justified. I don't care what nobody say. You can say, oh, you're just jumping on the hate bandwagon. It's not really a hate bandwagon, bro. Call these people out. You should be doing the same. If you're gonna sit up and say stuff like that, you're just as much of an ass clown as they are. Now, the impact on the game, though, we got to talk about the impact, because yeah, this game is about to be Concord 2, and rightfully so. Because when I was hearing people call it Concord 2, I'm like, come on, y'all, give it a chance. I don't think it's gonna be Concord 2, but after this, I don't know. I think it is. But in the response to the controversy, though, Bungie has paused its marketing efforts for Marathon to remove the unauthorized assets from promotional materials. A recent developer live stream, which was funny as hell. Like, I thought that live stream was funny. It was just like watching that Nintendo live stream they had a couple weeks ago ago, where everybody was in the chat talking about some drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. That mess was hilarious. That's all I saw. I couldn't see nobody having a decent conversation in there. But Livestream addressing the issues, omitting a new gameplay footage, focuses instead on the company's commitment to rectify the situation. So they decided to get on stream, talk about what's going on. They didn't show no type of gameplay. They didn't show anything new that was coming to the game. They just outright sat there and told us about, like, hey, this is what happened. This is what we're gonna do to rectify the issue and all that kind of stuff. As of now, Marathon remains slated for its September release. It needs to be postponed or just canceled. I'm in the camp of it needs to be canceled, because there's a lot of assets they're gonna have to go through and check out. They're gonna have to go check every nook and cranny of that game to make sure no assets that belong to what's her name again? Let me roll back up. Antireal. Like, you just gonna have to. That's an L y'all just gonna have to take. That's a fat ass L too, because so many good games is coming out this year, and I'm pretty sure they would want one of their game to be in the runnings of a conversation, game of the year or something like that. You might get trash ass game of the year or trash ass company of the year. That's an award I would love to hand out to you guys, but nah. But it's just sad, honestly. Like, it's raising questions about Bungie's asset management practices and commitment to original content. Like, I know it's hard. It can be hard to be original nowadays. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. It is hard to be original nowadays. Like, just trying to come up with something, and the next thing you know, oh, that reminds me of that. It kind of sucks, don't it? Like, you want to be original, you want your stuff to be light, but at the same time, though, you going out here taking, well, one, from what I've seen from the original Marathon, I don't know why they went this route with the Marathon. Like, the original Marathon was pretty cool. I like from what I've seen from YouTube videos and from, like, the old heads that told me about the game and stuff. They told me this not their Marathon, and I hate when people be like, this is not my Marathon. This is not my Marathon. When people say something like, oh, that's not my Superman, oh, that's not my bat, stuff like that kind of gets annoying to me. But I'm like, in a way, I can understand where they're coming from, because this ain't it. An extraction shooter, hero shooter, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, but this might be DO. No, it's not going to be Mike. It is going to be DOA when it comes out in September. This game is not going to be on nobody's radar. I took it off my wish list. Nobody's gonna play this game. I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna want a piece of this game at all. But y'all let me know in the comments below, how do y'all feel about this? I'm pretty sure y'all share the same sentiments I'm sharing right now. Like, we don't rock with that. That's not cool, man. Honestly, y'all got so many people up in there that are creative. Y'all sat down and made this game so damn colorful. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't come up with at least simple ass designs? Because if you look at Antireal's designs, they're I wouldn't say they're simple designs, but I'm like, you could have came up with something better than this, honestly. But they didn't. So the funny thing is, why did they choose, out of all people, that person's artwork to use in game? That's a part that I didn't understand either. But we'll have to wait. I wouldn't say wait and see what they say. I'm under the belief that this game's gonna get postponed. Like, it's gonna get a major delay. So we ain't seen this game until 2026. But then again, some of us ain't gonna see this game at all, because some of us just wrote it off and be all like, we don't do that here. We just don't do that here. But guys, that's all I got for y'all. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. It is the summertime now. It's getting hot in these streets. Please drink water. Please stay hydrated. Go work out. Go do something. I don't know. Just make yourself happy. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. I love y'all. Peace.